Hi there, this is Gabrielle Moore, and in this short presentation, I'm going to show you how you can give any woman an orgasm that is so powerful, so intense, it actually makes her squirt all over your bed while she's coming. I'm talking about an orgasm that is so strong, it actually makes her body convulse uncontrollably because the waves of pleasure are more intense than anything she's felt before. Imagine having sex with your wife or girlfriend and you just finished giving her that kind of orgasm. She's drenched with sweat and she looks up at you with awe, with the kind of respect deserved for only the man she considers to be the best lover she's ever had. Once you do what I'm about to teach you, a whole new world opens up to you. Instead of you being the one who initiates sex, you'll be surprised to discover that she is the one who initiates sex with you, and she does it enthusiastically. Imagine having almost magical powers over her libido because she knows that you're the only guy who can set her off like a bomb in the bedroom. And you'll be able to easily give her these insane, squirting orgasms, even if she's had difficulty having an orgasm in the past, even if one or both of you are inexperienced with sex. After all, there's no point in wasting years with awkward trial and error when you can learn how to be amazing in your bed right now. Even if you're not sure where the G-spot is and how to find it, don't worry, I'll show you. You can do this even if she says she can't have squirting orgasms. Every woman can have them as long as you know how to give them to her. And even if you've tried to stimulate the G-spot in the past and it hasn't worked, you can still produce the kind of mind-blowing orgasms that make her squirt all over your bed once you know the secrets that make it work. This isn't something you have to wait to experience someday, or something you'll be able to do eventually. You're going to experience this today, as soon as this short presentation is over, and you'll surprise yourself how easy it really is once you know what to do. Here is what this is all about. My name is Gabrielle Moore, and I've created a fun and easy-to-follow program that teaches you how to make any woman have super intense orgasms that make her squirt all over your bed anytime you want. I call this program Squirting Orgasm Secrets, and here's just a sample of what you'll learn. The secret sex position that almost forces a woman to have a squirting G-spot orgasm during penetration. And the crazy part is, she does most of the work, but you get all the credit. How to give her the elusive double orgasm. This is where she has both a clitoral and G-spot orgasm simultaneously. You'll also learn the full immersion position, which instantly puts her in the right headspace to having a squirting G-spot orgasm. Most guys have never done this before, but it's insanely powerful because of what it does to her mind to get her ready to climax. One simple technique that compels her to give you pleasure while you're driving her crazy down there. This alone will make sex much more enjoyable for you, too. The single most important thing you must do when she's about to have a squirting orgasm. If you skip this step, you'll accidentally block her orgasm, so make sure you learn this. Word for word, what kind of things you can say that instantly relax her and get her ready for the deep pleasure of a squirting orgasm. It's important that you include this step because her makes her orgasm come so much more easily. A unique sex position that gets you deep inside her and makes you seem 50% bigger down there. This is the same position that's used in many adult movies because it looks and feels really hot. Nothing makes a woman more submissive than being dominated by deep penetration, and now you'll be able to do that anytime you want. I'll show you one simple change you can try the next time you penetrate her that automatically makes you go deeper inside her and also makes her feel tighter. This is so amazing, I bet it's the first thing you'll try. You'll learn one very important thing you must tell her before she gets on top of you and has a squirting orgasm. Believe it or not, men have gotten hurt down there because they forget to tell her to do this one thing before she orgasms. One common mistake a lot of men make during sex because they think women enjoy it. It turns out that many women find this annoying and it instantly kills their mood. Are you making this mistake too? Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I really learn all of this from one inexpensive program? And the answer is a big yes. You see, the Squirting Orgasm Mastery does what others fail to do. It condenses my best tips, tricks, and techniques into a short, easy-to-follow lesson that you can implement in under 30 minutes. That means you can try out everything you've learned tonight. You see, honey, this is not one of those courses that gives you 1,001 sex techniques, and there's a good reason for that. You don't need to be a human encyclopedia of sex knowledge in order to blow a woman's mind in bed. This program is designed to be hyper-focused on squirting G-spot orgasms because I want you to take what you've learned and go try it right away. I don't want you to spend all your time learning about sex. I want you to be having sex. Amazing sex. And I guarantee that once you use these techniques on your sweetheart, you'll be having a lot more sex. Once you see the results, once you see the newfound respect she has for you as she looks into your eyes after you just sent her skyrocketing to ecstasy, once you feel the rock-solid confidence of knowing that you're the best lover she ever had, you'll look back on today and be thankful that you discovered this program. You might be asking yourself, does this really work? The answer is an absolute yes, and here's how I know. Years ago, I got married to a wonderful man, and after a couple of years of the same old sex routine, I became bored with his routine moves, the ones he would use every single time we made love. The thing is, I couldn't bear to tell him because I didn't want to hurt his ego and risk ruining our relationship, so I did what many other women do. Nothing. I just kept going on with the same old routine, but he did notice that I was losing interest, and he blamed himself for it. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid, but it happened anyway. I knew from past experience with other men that sex could be so much more exciting, and my orgasms could be so much more powerful. And so I decided to learn everything I could about the female orgasm in order to help my husband and I have more satisfying sex. I wish all women did this for their men, but sadly most women prefer to keep their man in the dark and then complain to their friends about him behind his back. My biggest discovery came when I learned about the G-spot, and more specifically, how to use the G-spot to have squirting orgasms. Supposedly, this was the Lamborghini Diablo of orgasms, and my husband and I couldn't wait to try it. The rest is history. The first time I had a squirting G-spot orgasm, I nearly hit the ceiling. He literally had to hold me down because I was bucking and convulsing so hard I could not control myself. He actually had to put his hand over my mouth to keep me from waking the kids, as well as the neighbors and their kids. The pleasure was so overwhelming that I lost control of myself. After that night, I started initiating sex with my husband all the time. The orgasms he gave me, using these methods I'm about to teach you, were so strong and amazing that I quickly forgot I ever even had past lovers before I met him. He went from dull and disappointing to being the best lover I'd ever had in my entire life. I no longer doubted the future of my relationship, and I knew for certain that I could be satisfied with this man for the rest of my life. That's what I want you to experience with your woman. I want you to look at her with passion and raging lust again. That's what you can look forward to once you pick up your copy of this new course. Okay, I'm sure you're wondering what it costs to get your hands on the Squirting Orgasm Secrets program. Well, because this is a laser-focused training module complete with video, audio, and PDF versions so you can learn however you like, I could easily charge $47 for it. The results you get from this program are worth a lot more than that. After all, how can you put a price on a lifetime of mind-blowing orgasms? But you won't have to pay $47. You won't even have to pay $27. When you order today, you're going to get instant access to the complete Squirting Orgasm Secrets training program for the ridiculously low price of only $1. That's right, a mere $1 to learn how to give any woman the longest, strongest, and most intense orgasm she's ever experienced. Why so cheap? Because this is a part of my bi-weekly Erotic Encounters program, and this will serve as a really good introduction to that. Here's how it works. You get this first erotic encounter, Squirting Orgasm Secrets, for only $1. Then 2 weeks later, I will send you the next erotic encounter in the series, which covers a different method for driving your woman wild in the bedroom. Then you'll continue to get a brand new erotic encounter every 2 weeks. The way the program is designed is that each lesson is short enough that you can quickly go through it and then take what you learned into the bedroom and surprise her. After you enjoy each Erotic Encounters episode, you'll become a more interesting and skillful lover. You'll find that with each passing week, she's looking forward more and more to a lifetime of wonderful sex with you. The cost for the Erotic Encounters subscription is only $47 per month, which is an unbelievable bargain considering that you're getting inside information that 99% of men will never know about. That breaks down to only $1.54 per day to have the best sex of your life and the best sex of her life too. What else do you spend $1.54 on every day that makes no difference in your love life whatsoever? You can cancel anytime you want and your credit card will be billed discreetly as ClickBank LLC. No one will ever know you're a member. It'll be our little secret. Listen, honey, I want to help you give your woman the most powerful orgasms she's ever had, and this bi-weekly program is the best way I know to do just that. Not only are you going to blow her away when you give her her first squirting G-spot orgasm, but you'll continue to drive her crazy in bed as you learn new skills and techniques as an Erotic Encounters member. Does that sound good to you? Then go ahead and click the big button below this video and get started with Squirting Orgasm Secrets. I'm so confident it will work for you that I'm going to take all the risk off your shoulders and let you see everything risk-free. My guarantee is simple. Just go through the program one time and try out the techniques yourself. If your wife, girlfriend, or lover doesn't have longer, stronger, more amazing orgasms than before, you can get a complete, fast, no-hassle refund. You don't even need to have a reason, and that means you will have seen everything for free. That's how confident I am that this really works. I know that once you see everything and get a taste of how amazing it feels when she's helplessly and uncontrollably orgasming and squirting all over you, and then tells you that you're the best lover she's ever had, you won't part with this material for any price. Remember, you get a full 8 weeks to try out this material without risk. I can't get any more fair than that. I want to treat you the way I wish other businesses treated me. Are you ready to start giving your woman bigger and stronger orgasms than they've ever dreamed possible? Then go ahead and click the button below this video and get started right away. Now, if you're still on the fence, let me ask you a few questions. How much would it mean to you to finally crack the code to your woman's orgasms? What do you think your chances of having an amazing sex life together are if you don't get this information? Listen, if 6 months ago looks a lot like today, what are the chances that 6 months from now will look this way as well? Things are not going to change on their own, and she's not going to suddenly start having squirting G-spot orgasms without you using the precise techniques I'll teach you in this program. In fact, the longer you wait, the more likely it is that she'll become bored with the same old routine, the same old missionary sex position. And even if you are one of the rare men who bothers to do other positions, it's unlikely that they will produce the kind of full-body orgasms that I'm talking about here. Trust me, my husband and I tried almost everything before we stumbled onto this. The good news is that you don't ever have to have doubts about whether you're satisfying your sweetheart ever again. This program gives you everything you need to produce the kind of orgasms that will have her running to her friends to brag about you. Remember, all the risk is on my shoulders. If the Squirting Orgasm Secrets program doesn't deliver what I promised, you get all your money back, no questions asked. And after all, it's only $1 to try it out. So go ahead and take action right now. Click the button below and take the first step toward being the kind of man you know you're capable of being. The man who can give any woman the kind of orgasmic ecstasy that she's always fantasized about, but didn't know was possible until she met you. This program makes that happen for you, so go ahead and click the button below and let's get started.